Sinking further into a dying meme, this is told someone. First question, of course, from Hervey Wasawas. Should we bring back the Republic? Don't bring back the Republic, that's how you get empires. Next question, of course, is from Jonathan Stern. When you were around, did anyone know? I tried to tell them, but they wouldn't listen, so they didn't know, or they pretended not to know. So I just stuck around until somebody noticed and escorted me from the building. Next question, Endocrom. Why is that one lizard having so much trouble keeping up with the other two? I'm not a lizard. I don't know the answer to that. It's just a little lizard in the round thing. I didn't make them that way. They just do it. They just do what they do, and they enjoy what they're doing, or else they wouldn't be doing it. So I don't know. You'd ask them, but they're like glowing lizard things in a round thing, so I don't know. I don't think they'll be able to answer either. They just do what they do, and that's fine. Don't judge. Next question, CR Nolan. Should AEW rehire CM Punk? Well, CM Punk apparently is, he's got this straight edge thing going on, which means, no recreational drugs, and then he found out that, it's not all that healthy doing pro wrestling because of, all of the CTE and the roids. There's also a lot of roids, and roids are drugs, and because wrestling is a recreational activity, then roids are recreational drugs, ipso facto. So therefore, he shouldn't have been wrestling in the first place. That and the traumatic brain injury that all wrestlers get and die from. Next question, Dog Whistle Sharam. Hi DT, what kind of useful household items can you make out of nettles? I can't make any of them because I don't have any nettles in the backyard. We spent a lot of time trying to get rid of the nettles, and now there's ivy everywhere. This is what you get when you get rid of all the nettles. But what you can do is you can make like a nice tea out of them, or soup, or string. You can make string out of it, and the Germans they in World War I they made uniforms out of nettles, and they lost. That's something to think about. Don't think too hard. Next question, of course, is Sian Nolan. No. I already answered his question. Disregard that. Next question is CGI 5198. What kind of games do you like? Doesn't have to be video games. It can be quite literally any game that ever created, as long as you enjoy it. Well, I've just been playing Fallout 76. I think I'm stuck. I've been playing it since before the pandemic, and I still haven't won. I've let off some nuclear bombs, though. Did that mean I won? Sometimes I live stream. You can watch my live streams, if I ever do any. Next question from Stubbs. Where do you get the old-timey video clips that you put at the end of your videos? Those people with the clips, representatives of the idiots you pointed and laughed at all these years ago. Well, it's kind of like this. Okay, I go to archive.org, it's like Prelinger Archives or something, and I do use very specific search terms. Now, what search terms that I use to get certain video clips, I can't really say, because I would not know what I searched for that particular clip right there. And not that particular, well boy, not that particular clip. And that, why is Reagan doing that? Stop it now! So I don't know what I searched for to get that particular footage of Ronald Reagan taking his pants off. But the last question is, of course, from Canadian Atheist. You have 2 minutes to pitch a script for your new movie. What do you got, kid? Okay. Well, okay, I'll start now. Okay, it's called the sanity clause, and what happens is that a corporate guy is getting convicted for fraud, but the only way he can save himself is to plead insanity. So he pleads insanity, and he can't think of anything to any symptoms. So he just pretends he believes he's Santa Claus. Anyway, the judge says, well, you're going to have to do something about that. You're going to have to actually behave like Santa Claus for an entire year, or else you'll be convicted of fraud, because you're definitely not insane if you don't believe you're Santa Claus. So he has to maintain the illusion that he thinks he's Santa Claus for an entire year, and then he learns the meaning of Christmas. And there's this, and he befriends this little kid, and the little kid has a MILF. His mother's like a MILF, because that's how these Christmas stories go. And anyway, so he gets with the MILF, and he learns the true meaning of Christmas, which is like MILFs, I suppose. And then the twist at the end is that he the person who, the judge, wasn't a real judge. He was just somebody who was trying to get him to do really do really insane things, so he could get his hands on the company. And he doesn't get his hands on the company for some reason, because that guy gets caught trying to defraud the first guy, and it doesn't matter, because the first guy realizes the true meaning of Christmas, and because he knows the true meaning of Christmas, he goes to jail anyway, because he committed massive fraud, and he lives happily anyway. And that's it for Tell It Someone for this week. If you would like to ask me a question, then ask me a question in the question asking place below. Or you can answer this dovetail question if you want. I don't know what it is, because I'm a little bit distracted at the moment. Or you can do other things you can do other things if you could do other things if you think of anything to do or say. And I'm dangerously talented. I don't have a cool sign off.